So I just got a list of questions I want to ask you about this 50 years, 50 miles, and I don't know if you have any questions, but I'll go ahead and start. Let's see. Billy, why run 50 miles?
Why run 50 miles?
You can give me a long answer or whatever. Why did you decide to run 50 miles?
Well, it's a half a century, 50 years, so I wanted to do something big or celebrate it somehow. And I can't sing or dance, so here we go. I'm gonna run.
So you run. So
yeah.
How long have you been running? You've ever thought about that?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, like dance.
I mean, we've always ran, whether it was growing up, being out in the woods, running. Anytime we'd go to on a mountain trip or whatever, the family, we would always take off running. We couldn't walk the trail; it would always be a run. But that was even before cross country.
Or we would be either bicycling.
Yeah.
Or running. You start running as soon as you learn to walk. You start running. Really. Hey, are we in the frame? Your hat's not in the frame, is it? Okay. All right.
That's Jesse, the tech guy.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in that. What have you done to prepare for your 50-year-old man?
Well, for the trying to keep myself in top physical condition.
You are a specimen, by the way.
My whole life I've been working up to this point. I feel like I'm at the peak.
We skipped the. He is going to run 50 miles. Oh, right.
That's the plan. That's the plan. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm going to try it.
You're getting it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's just tell us your plan. We're going to attempt it. Tell the plan?
Yeah, I guess so.
So on the 27th, which is my birthday, 50-year birthday. So start up. Wanted to start
50 years.
Yep. I start out, leave by 5:30, and be back by 5:30. 5:30 a.m., 5:30 p.m. So that gives us 12 hours. So we're gonna run up, leave Concord, run up through Kannapolis, to Kannapolis, hit what's it called? Main Street?
Yeah, I think it's Main Street.
There's a name.
Oh,
29
or 29. Boulevard?
Yeah, one of those, yeah. Probably the one with the most gas stations and stuff on it, so we can stop and use the restroom or get water, whatever. Gatorade. So we're going to work our way up to Salisbury, and so there's a Panera Bread in Salisbury, which happens to be exactly 25 miles from here, and that's going to be our stopping point. We're going to stop there, spend about an hour and eat.
How long does it take you an hour to eat?
Well, eat and rest for the next 25. Then I'm all back.
Oh yeah. Keep going.
And maybe change my clothes. So the plan was for the girl, my wife and my girls, to meet us up there, so they could spend lunch with us, and bring me a fresh set of clothes that weren't sweaty, which I don't even know if I'm going to need that now, but because the temps really changed. A few weeks ago it was 70 degrees, but now the Arctic blast is coming in this weekend, so actually tonight, so we're expecting the weather to be 8 degrees that morning. Man, let's see.
Yeah, it's like 8 degrees, but I think, what time did we decide to start running? I might have been running.
To 6, something like that. Maybe 6. Let's see. So at that time, it's saying right now 12 degrees, but that's
12
been
degrees. That's nothing.
yeah. Yeah. Well, you made a good point to keep our swelling down.
Yeah,
Like
that's
inflammation down.
That's true.
I told him he was concerned about the cold weather because nobody likes to run the cold if we get real with it.
Yeah.
But I was saying that it would be better to. It's actually better to run the cold because if you're trying to do high mileage, because it keeps inflammation down.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're getting into extreme cold, like
Yeah.
like below 0, you know, when you're thinking about frostbite.
Yeah.
But
That's what I was
that's
thinking
not
about
what-
when.
We're not going to run into that.
No.
Get above freezing pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, a few times on there it said 5 degrees. That's when I was getting worried. I was like, wait a minute, that's still cold. Because that's another thing. I can't decide if I'm going to wear shorts or some
Tights.
like something over my legs. Cause I don't know. I don't think I've ever ran in the teens. I mean, in the single digits. So I'm not sure if you can get frostbite
I'd definitely go tights.
that way.
Cold.
Tights on your legs?
Yeah.
I
Or
can't
pants.
do it.
I mean, when in the teens, I don't even know if I ran. One year, one epic run, it was 15 degrees, and it was so cold I had to put pants on and a jacket, like a full-fledged jacket, and I was still cold.
Are you going to wear gloves?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I got all my brother's some running mittens, and I've been running with them. They work out pretty good so far, but I haven't tested them in the extreme cold.
Yeah, well, I want all my fingers when I'm done. So,
yeah.
Definitely gonna wear gloves. But the other thing is too, now is ice.
Right.
Ice concerns.
I think all the roads we're going to be on are going to be salted. The main roads. Well, except I think they'll be fine. I think they've already salted all the roads.
Yeah,
And then we'll see if there might be some runoff.
Yeah, and hopefully there's not slush, because once that builds up on your shoes and your toes will be definitely cold.
I don't think it's going to snow. I think it's just
No, it should just. I hope. I think
freezing
it's
rain.
ice.
Just freezing rain.
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing that might stop it is power outage. If power goes out of the house, then I don't think I would. Probably won't leave the family there. That would be probably not the right thing to do, but I can postpone it. So if it doesn't happen Tuesday, it looks like next Saturday is going to be pretty nice, actually. So if you can, I don't know if you can do that. Well, that might be too close to your marathon.
Yeah.
Maybe even Friday, but.
Well, we'll hope and pray that the power doesn't go out.
Yeah.
Tuesday, as far as our neighborhood and our houses, and because it really is the perfect.
Yeah.
It would be nice to do it on your birthday.
Yeah, that would be.
That was your
fun.
plan.
Yeah, that was the whole.
And there's
on the 50.
Yeah, to attempt it. We keep saying do it, but it'd be nice
and I agree with you about if your family doesn't have power and you're out for a run, then you just wouldn't feel right about that.
Yeah.
But to me, that would be the only reason not to do it.
You could send them to my house and I'll take care of them.
Oh, okay.
You can
On the
always
right
make
day.
up excuses
Did you hear that, Heather?
not to do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I never answered Wes's question about, like, actually how preparing for it. But a few months ago, Andy and I started running 20 miles per weekend, every Saturday morning doing 20 miles. I think last weekend we just did 20. I mean 15. I did. Andy did 17. And then through the week I've been trying to get about 40 to 50 miles in per week, including that 20 miler, and it's really helped out. I can tell, like that 15 we did this Saturday, it was not that bad, and the last 20 I did before that was actually, I was able to get through it.
Sorry, I did 17 this Saturday.
Oh, what did I say?
You said 15.
Oh, yeah, 17.
That's what you did.
Yeah, I did 15.
I did 17.
Yep.
You saying? Are we still running?
I did 5.
But you stopped
5.
early. You were the smart one. But yeah, so that's how I approached it. Like,
Smart's the same thing as weak?
yeah, I guess so. So we had bumped up the mileage. I wanted to do like a back-to-back 20, but I never did get to that. But I think it'd be fine.
Yeah. How many miles have you done this week?
Only 14. I was planning on going out tonight, but I don't know. I think I might just do. I was gonna go out this morning, but then I felt like I needed to catch up on some sleep, and I've been having some planters problems this week. So I thought maybe I should not go out and maybe just do the trainer, the treadmill, you know. Well, not treadmill, but elliptical instead for the next few days until the run, and just kind of heal up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think the audience on I Run Far want to know, what is your shoe choice and what's your nutrition going to be?
That is a good question that I didn't put on here. I got more questions, but that's a good question, yeah. What's your shoe choice for the 50-mile run?
See?
You're talking about for the run, right?
For
Not
the
for
run,
everyday
yeah.
shoe.
Yeah. So I didn't have any, originally I thought about wearing my New Balance Rebels or my Saucony Convaras, but I went out for 20 miler in both of those, and I quickly realized I wasn't gonna do it. That's not good enough. Actually the Rebels did pretty good actually, but the Sauconys were definitely no. But they're not made for long distance anyway. But so I didn't know. I started researching, and actually Joel at church, I was talking to him about it, and he brought me 3 different.
Shout out Joel.
Yeah. Shout out to Joel. He got me on the right path. Brought me 3 different pairs of shoes to try out, like super type road, called super shoes.
I was gonna say you got super foam in them.
So it was he brought me some Asics Super Glides. I think they were called Super Glides. This is their super shoe.
This is like 2 sizes too big for you though, right? He's a giant.
Yeah. No, actually it was only a half size up, actually. They were 11.5s. Or 11s, I can't remember. But they actually fit.
How does
the
he
Asics
get
must run small.
access to super shoes?
Oh man, his kid said that he has enough shoes to have like a Shoedio and start a shoe podcast. He's big into shoes.
He should do that.
Y'all gotta get him on.
Yeah,
the brother
for real.
He's been getting a little bit faster every.
Yeah, he's getting fast
on his runs.
But anyway, I tried those out. Brought me a few other shoes to try out. So anyway, it got me thinking on that kind of line, and I still wasn't sold on the hot stack like that. But I went to Going, and they had some Hoka Mach X, and they're normally like $180. And they were on sale. It was like they were already on sale, and then there was a sale on top of that sale. And then Heather had a discount of some kind of I don't know what you call them, so points or something. I was able to get those shoes for $39.
Always make out
$39.
out of there.
Yeah, and they were 11s, which I need in Hoka's because they run small. And I can't. I told myself I'd never buy another pair of Hoka's just because I get blisters on the inner sides because they're run thin. But these are thick. They're thicker through the arch. They don't go in. They come out straight almost, which was perfect. And they're super soft. Like so, I think I've done about 4 20s in those now, and every time I have 0 feet issues afterwards, which is great. Like no blisters, no feet pain. So I think they're gonna do.
What's up?
And they're super breathable and light.
How do you get the planner?
I don't know. I think it was that 15 last weekend, just pushing it harder than I should have. And that going up and down that hill so many times. I think maybe the down part did it to me.
I know. I got a reverse planner stretch.
Yeah, it was this run last week. The Mount Apton was last week, so I think I pushed it harder. I didn't want to push it that hard, but I was feeling pretty good, and I thought, if I could push it a little bit harder, I can get one more lap than I thought I was gonna get. So I did, and when you do that, you always pay the price usually.
You tried to hang with Liam, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, move on from shoes. So you're going with those Hoka's for the run?
Yep, Hoka Mach X.
The road shoes?
Yep.
Okay, so how are you going to fuel for your run?
Beef sticks and pickles?
Yeah, no, maybe. I'm going to hit the QT up a few times probably, so. Man, I was going to start off with the water bottle that was disposable that I could throw away. So I really don't want to carry one. And I'm just planning on stopping at. I mean, you're running, so you can edit this or.
You should just make him carry all your stuff.
Yeah.
Be your Sherpa.
You're my mule.
Yeah.
So I was planning on. So it's going to be about 8 miles. Oh no, about 6 now. We adjusted the course, so till we get to Kannapolis, and there will be a Hardee's there. And I thought about stopping there and getting a water, maybe a soda. But I don't know, maybe even a biscuit.
Sausage and egg.
Yeah, something. So, or maybe milk. If they have milk, I wouldn't mind having a bottle of milk.
You might want a warm drink.
Yeah.
Cold as it's going to be, but.
That's true, too.
I can warm that milk up for you.
Yeah, you warm this milk. But I think they will have milk. That was a plan. I was going to check into that.
So
but,
you're just you're not wanting to carry anything.
Yeah, not really.
And you're going to eat what you find.
Yeah. I might better start looking. Well, that was another thing. I just thought about. If ice is bad, then things might not be open that early. They might have delays.
Bicycles.
Yeah.
Fuel.
So that was my plan, just to fuel on the way. I mean, there's going to be gas stations and restaurants and.
So are you going to do any electrolytes with your water?
I hadn't planned on it. I was just going to rely on the food that I eat, but I probably should. Maybe I will.
I can bring some.
I mean, I have some.
I'm running with a pack.
Oh, a water pack?
Well, it's like a camel pack, but it's not camel.
Okay.
It's
I think you should
Solomon,
do some salt.
Yeah. So the other thing,
salt. I'm gonna have.
I don't plan on doing a lot of sweating. I mean,
you might not.
No, well, that's
sweat.
So
breathe.
I was figuring 12. So that's going to be 5 hours. Let me see this pace. So 5 hours for 25 miles. I figured this up already, but I can't remember. So 25 miles, 5 hours. So that's 12-minute pace. 12-minute mile
12
pace.
minutes per mile.
So there's going to be a lot of walk. We have time to do tons of walking, tons of stopping, And then that's including even with an hour break. That's 5 hours on both sides to get done in 12 hours. I just wanted to get done before dark. Is the big thing.
Things like walk with your food. If you get food, you walk while you eat.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of it we're going to run, but there's going to be plenty of time to... I mean, you could probably just run a mile, walk half a mile, or run 3/4 of a mile and walk a quarter mile, and that'd be done plenty of time. So I was thinking I wouldn't be excessively... Like when I got done with this run last week, my face just had salt all over it because I was pushing it so hard. But I'm not planning on pushing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because I won't make it, I won't be able to do the whole thing. So, but yeah, I probably will take some salt or something. I hadn't really thought that deep into it. Originally, I just was planning on relying on what was out there, and which is a lot to get me through it, and carry not much at all.
Yeah.
But the ice is kind of making me have to adapt my plan a little bit.
You got a headlamp?
Yeah. Not a very good one, but I gotta put some batteries in there. So we'll need that for sure.
Alright, let's see. What other question do I have? Do you have a crew?
No. Just you.
Okay, me?
Yeah.
What about your family?
Well, yeah, they're gonna be available by phone. I mean, Heather's told me she could come and get me whenever or bring me whatever.
What do you mean come get you?
Yeah. Well, you know.
I know I'm your crew, but also Karen is going to be crewing me.
Yeah.
So she can help you too.
Okay.
I mean, if I'll just call if I need her.
Yeah. I wanted to be as least a burden on anybody as I could.
Yeah, you're not a burden at all. This is, for me, gives me something to do. Originally, I had a marathon that I had to do a week and a half from this run that you're doing. So I was only going to do half of the 50 miler with you, so I was going to do 25. But then they canceled the marathon in Florida, and they put me into the half marathon. So I can do a half marathon. You know, I've been training for a marathon. I can do a half marathon on somewhat tired legs, so I'll be fine. I'm actually looking forward to just doing this 50 miler and just resting until the half marathon. It's a week and a half. I think my legs will be fresh by then. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Oh yeah, and I got another question. You got any questions?
Are yours run-related questions?
I mean, it's somewhat. I don't know.
Okay. This is a question where you can have some time to think about it, but if you could tell us 5 pieces of wisdom between now and the end of the podcast about, or YouTube video, of like things that you've learned since you're going to be the ripe old age of 50. What are some words of wisdom?
Okay, that's kind of got along to do with my question a little bit too.
Okay.
So think about it, and I'll ask you this question. Get into your mind.
Could you give us one right now?
Words of wisdom?
Yeah.
One from each
decade.
I was thinking about that. Could you think of one from each decade?
Each decade.
Yeah,
Well,
what would you say for your first decade?
What do you mean? Like
running related
for people who are
Just life wisdom.
0 to 10 years old?
Yeah, what did you learn?
Oh man, be active and stay active and stay out. You know, get outside as much as you can. I notice like a lot of kids, even my kids, stay inside. I mean, a lot of times, but I think it's good for your mental health, not just for them, but for just your entire life. Just get outside and go out there at night and look at the stars. Don't spend your life indoors.
In the creature comforts.
Yeah, in comfort. Yeah, get out in the cold, get out in extreme hot. Just get out of there. Just get out of being in the comfortable house.
Yeah,
that's my advice for.
That's good.
I guess that could be for everybody, but especially younger age, because there's so many kids now having to go to mental health. A lot of kids doing that right now, but I think that has something to do with it. Just kids not being kids anymore.
Yeah, kids get outside. I mean, it's hard, I guess, now for kids. I don't know. The parents want them inside because of all the predators out there.
Yeah.
Don't want them on their bicycles. We used to ride all over the place on our bicycles, and now I don't know if kids are doing that anymore.
Yeah. Too much traffic too now around here. Yeah.
Let's see. What do you want to accomplish by doing this 50-mile run? What is what is your goal for this goal? What do you want to accomplish by doing this? Is there anything? Are you just doing it to do it, or are you just doing it to accomplish something, or to make a statement, or to say I told you I could do that?
Yeah. No, I actually thought about it long time ago. I mean, it could have been 10 years ago. I thought, I'm going to do 50 miles when I turn 50. I think when I turned 40, I wanted to do it 40 or something, and I didn't. But I don't know. I just started thinking about that. I was like, man, you only turned 50 one time, and you can always look back and say, man, people ask me what I did on my 50. I'll tell them I did 50. Hopefully I'll tell them I did 50 miles, but, I always just, I don't know, just, probably just something people who run get in their minds.
Yeah.
But, it's just, it's not really that long if you think about it. It's basically going to be a run, walk, hike, just a day trip. I think a lot of people could do it easily, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. And then plus, I know you turn 50, I didn't want Heather, my wife, to have to feel like she's going to have to plan some big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
so this is like your birthday party?
Yeah. So, I don't know. No big reasons. Just something to.
Would you like to dedicate this to like a cause or anything? Champion anything?
Well, yeah.
Let me see. I can dedicate it to. No, I mean I don't know. Right off the hand, just. You got any suggestions?
Oh yeah,
thinking like PETA.
I would like to think that we'll send this video to the 3 of 7 project, since we're both wearing 3 of 7,
okay.
and so maybe they can sponsor your 50-mile run.
Nice. You can buy my Panera Bread.
This is what Chad and Shelly look like when they shave their beards.
Yeah.
I think I look a little bit better than
Chad. Should have dyed mine red.
You be cornbread.
Yeah.
Cornbread. Jesse Cornbread.
Yeah.
Cornbread. Wise old man. think he's my age. Oh,
wait a second.
You only answered one of
your word of
5.
wisdom for 10 to 20.
The teen years?
Yeah, 10 to 20.
Get your driver's license at 16. Stop waiting so long.
Yeah.
Enjoy the world. Get out
yeah,
there.
I know. Get excited. Yeah, I feel like nowadays kids are starting late.
They make it hard.
Like I remember I started working at Pizza Hut when I was 14. And I got my license when I was 16. Of course, I mean, it was the day of our birthdays. We would be there at the drivers or DMV. And I remember I drove. So I had a '68 Mustang, and it had an ice storm like this, and I drove it to work and slid into a ditch. Right up here. Well, it's right up here where it used to be Crisco Road crossed Poplar Tenant. So it was just a single lane roads back then. And I went out to cross Poplar Tenant, and it just slid right into the ditch.
Who would have thought a '68 Mustang?
Yeah, I know, rear-wheel drive. But I was thinking about that yesterday because one of our kids said something about, they were talking about one of their friends driving to work, the ice. I was like, what? That's not a big deal. We used to do it all the time. Because they were making a big deal out of it. And I was like,
slide all over the place.
And then I started thinking, well, I did slide. My first one, I did slide into the ditch. I had to eat my words. But then I started thinking, but we didn't make a big deal out of it.
You learn.
Yeah, just pushed it out. Nowadays, if somebody slid into a ditch, and police would be everywhere, it'd be on the news.
Yeah, well, on somebody's podcast.
Yeah, like now, back then we just pushed it out and kept going.
They let their kids drive in.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It didn't stop me from driving in the ice. I just learned from it, yeah. But I guess I could have slid into somebody and caused a wreck. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. But
yeah, just go out and do it.
Yeah.
Speaking about kids,
I guess don't be so...
for kids, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a moment, because you talked about kids, to talk about how impressive Liam was the other day.
Oh, yeah. He did 18 miles.
Yeah. King of the mountain.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, he was.
Think about that. That was 9 miles uphill.
Yeah. And he's a freshman. Just a freshman, so...
He is a freshman right now.
Yep.
Man.
Oh, dang. I've been telling everybody he's an 8th grader.
Kid's going to win states.
Close. He could if he keeps getting faster.
What was his pace for those 18?
A lot of... Yeah, it was in the 6s most of the time.
4.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me ask you a question. Can you remember the first time you ran 50 miles?
Yeah. It was one of Ultra Terry's runs down in South Carolina. What was her runs called? They had a name for them. Maybe they didn't. I don't know.
Ultras on Trail.
Yeah, Ultras on Trail. So this lady down there in South Carolina, they called her Ultra Terry, and she would hold runs, and they were free. Called Ultras on Trails.
That's so cool that they were free.
Yeah, well, people would donate.
She's still doing it. She does one race a year.
Yeah, and people would bring food, to add to her stuff, but they really didn't need to. She had so much stuff, and she had volunteers that would help her. And they would have like cooked food, like warm food.
Yeah, and that's why it annoys me so bad when all these ultra runs that I would love to do.
Yeah.
They cost so much.
$350 or something.
$300 when Ultra Terry, she was doing them for free.
And they were
just
better.
A donation bucket.
Yeah, she had more. They were, yeah, it was awesome.
And she would actually have wooden medals. And it was all free.
Yep.
She was a retired old lady, but
It is true. This can exist.
Yes. And that's how we got into ultra running. So
Yeah. So anyway, it was a 55 miler. The Buncombe. It was the Buncombe 55 miler.
Okay.
And I remember, that was so hard. I remember I was probably I had about 10 more miles left and it started getting dark. So, no, 5 more miles left and it started getting dark. And I didn't have a headlight. So, man, I was getting so scared I was going to get... And this trail was poorly marked. That was one thing about her runs. You might get lost because they weren't very well marked.
Bonus miles?
Yeah, a lot of bonus miles. But that's why I remember that one so well because there's one point I just stopped and I just started thinking, man, I'm going to be stuck out here, I think. And I was really getting worried that I wasn't going to make it out of there by dark and I didn't have a headlight or anything, so. But I did. I got out of there, and yeah. But I just remember that one being one of the hardest runs I've ever done. Really hilly.
Yeah.
Run.
What had been the farthest run before that run?
We did a few Fats 40. Me and Andy did that, and we killed that. You remember that run?
It was at Winter's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We killed that.
I think we
did that run in less than 8 hours.
Place.
And I don't know what happened. We just felt good, and I remember we were like, let's just finish running it real hard, and we were probably 30 years old.
We were really young. Early 30s.
So, but then Ultra Terry, she had so many. I mean, they were like. So I really don't know, but we had a few. She'd do a few 32 milers, 50 Ks, and she'd have 40 milers. So probably a few of those before that 55 miler. Yeah.
What's your wisdom from ages 20 to 30?
Well, I actually thought about. I was thinking this morning, 20. When you get. It seems like when I got 25 years old, the next 25 years was like that. Like, so just be aware that, those next 25 years are gonna.
You think it's a family
fly by.
Yeah,
once you have kids,
yeah. So you just have to be aware. I don't even know. Being aware of that, what you do, but
quote.
Yeah.
What is it?
You said you have to remember that.
No. Oh, I remember some of them.
Life moves.
Yeah. So just I don't know what good that'll do to know that, but it passes by after that super fast. So just think about that. No, I don't know. I don't have any wisdom on what to prepare for, but.
What's the last 50 miler you did?
Ooh, man. So we did that 40. We did a few 40s. How long was the run we did in Georgia?
Oh, yeah, at the...
that 50?
The trail, what was the name of that trail?
I don't remember.
Down in Alabama?
I think that was 50.
That was in Alabama.
Yeah, it was Alabama.
No, we were trying to do 50. So no, we were trying to do 660, but we turned around. 25 miles. We thought it was 25 miles, but we ended up got 47 miles.
Okay. Well, that would have to be. That's got to be the closest. Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Oh man.
It was about
2019,
2020
Oh wow.
Maybe. It was right before the pandemic.
Okay. So it's been a while, yeah. And then we did the 40 in Virginia, where we were going to camp, but we decided not to camp. It was a 24-hour run, but we stopped early. We stopped at 12 hours. And
No, that might have been
that's the closest. I don't know, but other than that, yeah, I think that was it. Probably 6 years ago, probably.
What about the Monadnock? How far did y'all go on that one?
What?
The Monadnock?
Oh yeah, I think I did 50. That's right. I forgot about that.
What is that?
It's now the Beast of the East, but it was
Yeah.
the first year. It was called the Monadnock.
Yeah. Yep. I did. I stopped at 50 on that one.
What year was that?
That was probably 6 years ago.
Yeah, with John. Yeah, I ran that one with John. And you were out there. And but I think he could have went further. But I was in. My feet were killing me on that run. But that was yeah. So it's been a long time. So there's no reason to think that I actually can do this.
Actually, not really. The last 2 year race, he's come in second place both times.
Yeah. Well,
33 miles.
Well, what's the time limit on it? 8 hours?
Mm-hmm.
8 hours, and we did 33 miles.
Yep.
And that's got like stop in there.
Yes.
Yeah, just stops.
Yeah.
And
15 minutes.
push-ups
So that's
and
15
pull-ups.
minutes per mile, basically, is what that one equals out to.
Were y'all doing pull-ups too?
Pull-ups,
level.
push-ups, running.
Um.
Are you doing that race again this year?
Yeah, May 2nd.
Do you need medals again?
I need wooden medals.
Well, do they have to be wooden? I'm thinking about my son-in-law. He started getting into making what is it? Screen printing.
3D printers?
3D printer.
3D
yeah.
printing. I was gonna say screen printing. Can you make shirts for us? So
No, 3D printing. And I'm pretty sure you could do pretty cool medallion with that.
that'd be cool. Can I trade you a juicer and he'll give me the medallions?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll work that out.
But I gotta talk to him.
Okay.
When is it? May?
May 2nd.
May 2nd. Okay.
Soggy Bottoms.
Yeah.
When are you gonna notify people?
Soon. My goal is to start on that this weekend.
Or
What month? April?
May.
May.
2nd. Yeah, it was April, but we had to move it to May this year. Yeah, we're gonna raise some money for Ranger.
Oh, okay.
Conversation for another day.
Yeah. Sorry, I got y'all topic.
What you got for 30 to 40?
Oh, let's see. 30 to 40. Here's I got some good advice. If you hadn't done it already, you probably should do it already, but if you hadn't done it already, 30 to 50.
No, just 30 to 40.
30 to 40.
This was a great
Stop and think about your relationship with Jesus. If you hadn't done it by then, like, and make sure it's real. Like, make sure that it exists, you know. And if you hadn't done that already, because I feel like 30 through 40, you could really just get away from you. So do it like a reevaluation of your, I guess your, I don't know what spirit, Christianity, or relationship with Jesus or God, or I guess if you're not a Christian, then you should think about it beforehand, but I think that's a good thing to do. Between sometime, just make sure that you get it right, because you know, you're getting out there where people start. We've seen some people, we had like John Todd that I work with. He died early with cancer, you know, and just people we've known that, you know, you don't know sure you're going to get to 30, but you know, once you get up to 40, and you start seeing people start having things, you know.
Some hardship starts to kick in.
And then also you have your own kids that are starting to get old and start thinking about things, and you need to be in a place where you can
You need the
disciple them, and if you're not right yourself, then you can't do that. You know, it's impossible. I mean, you can give them pointers, but it's better to already had been going through things yourself to where you can give them real, true advice. You know, lived advice, and they can also learn by, because the best learning is them seeing you live it and not just you telling them, because you know that would just be then it just become hypocrisy to them.
Yeah.
And it actually pushed them away. So I think, definitely about advice to 30 through 40. Make sure that by that time you're going to be having some kids. And probably before then, most people, but I didn't until I was about 29, I think. So yeah, that's my 30 to 40 advice.
Yeah. So how do you accomplish that?
Having kids.
No.
That's a different podcast. Not us.
Hour too.
And not our podcast either. You probably find one on the internet.
I would say a lot of people learn that lesson from 0 to 10 and 30 to 40.
Hold on, we need a mic on you. No. Oh, you're beside a mic.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, 0 to 10, we all learned about Jesus, and then 10 to 20 is like distancing yourself, and then
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you
kind of stray away.
30, you're so busy.
if you're a Christian and you
Happy wife, happy life. And then
start
30, 40,
reevaluating.
back
Yeah, I
to
think
yourself.
hopefully you need
Yeah.
to. How do you accomplish it? I guess
Yeah, I was gonna say
the biggest thing is praying.
read
To me,
the
it's-
Bible and pray.
start with, exactly. But I think I would just start off with just praying about it first and say, hey, you know, like, just ask God all those things, like, because, you know, you might not even be praying, you know, that's the first thing. If you're not, then you don't have a relationship, you know, with Jesus, so start there, and then he'll lead you in the right direction. He'll put it on your heart, and I'm sure he'll put the Bible on your heart. I mean, that'll be, because that's how he speaks, is through he's already spoke through his word, so it's there, and then he'll also speak in your heart, I guess. I mean, I know I've never heard anything audible. I guess some people have, but maybe not me.
Yeah, I've heard voices, but I don't know where they were from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was my wife in the kitchen.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good thing. It's not anything super hard to do. Like, you don't need a book to tell you how to do it, you know. I think people overcomplicate it, and there's tons of books of how to do it. But
really,
when it comes down to it, it's just go to him. I mean, that's simple as it gets, really.
Right. I agree totally. Alright, I got one more question. Let's see. Maybe I don't.
I thought you were going to ask, which is what a lot of the viewers want to know, is on a 50-mile run, what do you got to do when you use the bathroom?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Well, on this one, just step into the QT.
Okay. You got
Or whatever.
There's no QT on that route.
Yeah, I know. That's the bad thing.
parties.
There's one up here. No, we won't even be passing that anymore. Well, yeah, just there'll be restaurants, but like you mean like on a trail run? Yeah. Just do what you got to do.
Become one with the earth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, have you ever on a 50-mile run, or say any ultra run, or any run, have you ever had to go into the woods and do the two?
Do the two? Mm-hmm. One time, I did one time, and it wasn't too bad.
No?
Yeah.
What'd you use to wipe?
Nothing. You just when you squat down, you just spread open and
Yeah. You
And,
don't even use your hand?
no. No, you just make sure it's
a lot cleaner
it's
to
good,
do it that
good
way.
and clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poison ivy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably the way it was intended to do. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think toilet paper came around until,
Yeah.
what was it, 1800s, 1700s? Maybe?
Yeah, like if you think about it, like dogs, they go all the time, and you don't have to wipe them.
I know
It's
the answer to this.
Nice and clean.
What is
Remember
it?
Miss Hardin?
Yeah.
So in Bible class we learned that in the Middle East, which is where people started, they wipe with their hand and then they chop their hand
Oh,
in the
yeah.
sand until it takes like the top layer off their hand. That's why they shake with their left hand over there.
Oh, man.
That's rough.
Horrible. I don't know about Miss Hardin's.
Well, she went over there.
Yeah. Don't play in the sand around there.
So what's your final wisdom from 40 to 50?
Oh man, I don't know. I really don't have any wisdom. Oh,
I don't know. Besides my dad, you're one of the wisest person I
Whatever.
know, so
40 to 50. Let's say,
What have you learned in this last decade?
I don't know if you learn it, but you just get more, stop being as anxious about things, I guess. I don't know if you learn that, or you just, it's just something that happens to you on the way.
Just care less.
Yeah, or, I mean, and just kind of, I don't know, just try to love people, I guess, and you know, go out of your way to make somebody feel like they're important to you. You know, it's easy just to be vague because everybody's so busy. Like if somebody texts you, you know, I always try not to just give one-word answers, just because they can be taken the wrong way. And it always feels better when somebody takes time to answer or something. I don't know. But just kind of care. I don't know. Just, it's so busy. It seems like everything's so busy and everybody's just... And like, nobody calls each other. You just text. So that seems... But it's so convenient. So I don't want to trash on texting because I like it. But I think because of that, you don't talk to people anymore. You should spend more time with your, I guess, with your text.
yeah.
I guess, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's kind of stupid advice, but it's such a big part of our lives now. Like, because like, even like around our neighborhood, some of the people I've never even seen. Some of our neighbors, because they'll pull into the driveways, the garage door open, they'll pull in,
Yeah.
the garage door close. You don't see the
Over
people.
Here,
Yeah,
she'll just pull into her driveway, won't even get out of her car.
yeah. It's like a.
So I don't ever see her.
It's weird.
But then when I do see her, she will wave, but I've never talked to her.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even, like if I saw some of our neighbors at the store, I wouldn't even know they were my neighbor.
I know her real good, but
Yeah, but and then they hire people to come work in their yards. So I mean, I don't know, just I guess slow down. Basically, I guess that's it. Slow down and take your time with people, and understand that everybody's just like, you don't expect anybody to be, like, I don't expect anybody to be perfect. No, let me rephrase that. I don't expect for myself to be perfect. I know I can never be perfect, so why would I ever expect for anybody else to be? Like, so when somebody messes up or I don't think somebody did what they should have done, then I have to think, well, I don't expect for myself to be able to get it right either all the time. So just, I guess, cut people slack, be patient, let them know you care. I don't know. And why that comes through 40 or 50, I don't know. I think maybe because you're just so busy. I don't know. At that point, I guess you're older and maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know why that's
everything
coming
you said.
40 through 50, but that's just, I guess, in my life, that's kind of what has kind of happened. I've just kind of gone a little bit more, and maybe that's just because of my situations, but
I know you very well
everybody's
could live
different.
to 100, but do you feel like when you hit 50 that like you feel like, I mean, I just went through 50 years pretty quick. Like, do you feel, you know, do you have
I
a
don't know.
different perspective
Y'all
on
probably,
life?
I mean, y'all are almost 50.
Yeah.
It's just
Don't put that on me. I'm 42,
Yeah, I know.
man. I'm gonna be 42 here.
not really. I mean, I still feel like I'm 25. I mean, for real, I don't. I feel like I'm. I think that's why I was saying the next 25 years, if you're 25, is gonna. Because I just don't even feel. I mean, it just feels weird to say. I mean, I know this gray beard makes me look differently, but I do feel. I don't feel old at all.
I don't feel old, but I do. My body feels. I guess my body does feel old because of all that has happened to me. But I mean, you just keep plugging along, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have y'all ever had your dad on here? Okay.
Yeah, he was on here. I do have one. I did just think it's something like here recently. Last year I gained 12 pounds. I don't even know why. I have no clue. And
12 pounds of muscle.
like so, I've like all my life, or most of my life, I've weighed 157. And this now for the last few months, or since I started telling you about it,
You need some stress in
since before Thanksgiving, I've been weighing 170. Which, like, I know that's not right, because I've always weighed 157, like on the dot almost. I mean, it'll, pretty close to 157. But I don't even know why, but, so I think it's just, one thing of advice is just start looking, what you eat, like,
Yeah.
make sure you're eating good, and, because I think you can probably let that get, if you're not too careful, you can get out of shape really fast, I think.
Yeah,
So just kind of
sure.
watch what you eat, and then just do something daily, keep active, and I don't know, but
It's easy.
not that I'm in
Wait.
perfect shape or nothing, but that's just something I've noticed that it seems like that just came out of nowhere. So maybe that's something that I'm going to have to be a little more strategic on monitoring. I don't know.
Maybe you just need a little bit of Ozempic, and you'll be
Yeah.
and get you back to where
Yeah.
you were.
Cut back on the corn chips.
I
Yeah, sir.
honestly don't. It's not from fat. We would notice 12 pounds of fat.
Yeah, I don't know what. It's weird.
from sugar.
Yeah, I did increase my sugar intake last year
I remember when you did that.
a little
I was
bit.
like, that's not gonna go well.
Yeah, but
Yasser started this diet a couple weeks ago. He's already lost 7-8 pounds.
wow. What's he doing?
He retired and he started going on a diet. I don't know. You have to tell him next time you see him. Ask him about his diet. But it's real strict. But what he told me, it sounded a very healthy diet. Not low carb or anything, but just whole foods, I think. Not those snacky foods like chips. Like, you know how we always
Yeah.
eat all the chips late at night. Well, I hope that this 50 miler goes
Yeah.
better than you expected.
Yeah, I hope it turns into it changes from an attempt to a do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next year We'll be planning
Done.
my 50 miler.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, you only got a year and a half.
What
Till-
month will
till
that
the-
be in?
Huh?
What month will that be in?
April.
April. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll extend the hours on the soggy bottoms for you.
Man, does that mean I have to train another? I have to train for a whole another 50.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. Well, we'll learn from this one, and we'll have it perfected for yours.
Yeah. Hey, let's make the soggy bottom. Let's make it into a 50 miler.
We can make it a 12-hour event.
Or let's bring. I've actually thought about this. I think I brought it up to you. I would like to bring a soggy bottom Concord edition.
Let's do it. You got to do that at the Frank List Park, and do
Maybe-
what I've
maybe
always
at
wanted to
Frank
do.
List, yeah. 50K. That'd be cool. But without closing any streets down or anything, everybody has to just look both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, we can do it.
okay. Well,
sounds fun.
this is the end of the show.
Yeah.
The end. An hour
Gracious
and